Gypsy Rose Blanchard has been busy this month doing interviews, pregnancy update videos, lots of promotions for her upcoming book, and other endeavors and making sure she's being seen at lots of events and venues. But one of the things that almost no one's talking about is her absolute glow up. Gypsy's been doing the most to look the way she wants to look, and hey, I'll never knock a woman for doing whatever it takes to feel good about herself. She also opened up recently about being sad that her mom will meet her baby girl, which, if you know Gypsy's story, is kind of an odd thing for her to say. Go get your snacky snacks and a drink, get comfy, and let's talk Gypsy Rose. On October 21, both Gypsy and Peppermint Sage Dental posted videos of the dental work they did for her. I haven't seen anything that spells it out, but it seems to me that Gypsy was gifted some dental work, and we all know she's all about the freebies. I'm betting she didn't pay for it herself because the girl won't even pay for a DNA test right now, so I've got to imagine that her dental bill would be a lot more expensive. Anyway, in the collaborative post with Peppermint Sage Dental, you can see Gypsy with Dr. Michelle Corcoran. Gypsy's shown off her new smile and it's gorgeous. Check out this before and after video. Now, she doesn't have gaps or gaudy silver teeth, but it's all been replaced by pearly whites. The post doesn't list specifically which procedures Gypsy had done, but I mean, I'm gonna assume there was a lot. Peppermint Sage Dental captioned the post, "Thank you, Gypsy Rose, for trusting us to enhance your smile. We wish you only the best." And Gypsy left a reply in the comment of the post that says, "I cannot thank you enough for the best glow up I could ever dream of." In case you're not engrossed in the Gypsy Rose story the way I am, her mom, Claudine Dee Dee Blanchard, allegedly manipulated medical professionals to remove several of Gypsy's teeth, and even her salivary glands, by telling them that her daughter had really bad tooth decay and other medical conditions that required the work be done. Gypsy says these were unnecessary surgeries and that she endured several of them while under her mother's care, and that she's a victim of Munchausen by proxy syndrome. Basically, with Munchausen by proxy, someone pretends that someone else is sick in order to get attention, empathy, and even goods and services for being the sick person's caregiver. In some cases, there may actually be a sickness, but it's exaggerated. This is what Gypsy said led her to ask her boyfriend at the time, Nick Godejohn, to take her mom out for her and end the abuse. After serving 8 years in prison for her part in the murder plot, she's out. She's been married, undergoing a divorce, and has a new boyfriend who was her former fiancé and is now maybe her baby daddy. I say maybe because there's a question mark there, and it could be her ex-husband Ryan Anderson's baby rather than her boyfriend Ken Urker. Now, I know that's a lot, but at least you're all caught up. She said in interviews with People that the salivary gland removal was the worst of the unnecessary surgeries and the most painful. She says that she didn't respond very well to the anesthesia, which made her recovery really hard. She says it still has effects on her today. To this day, it has left me with the side effects of having to clear my throat all the time. So I'm always, if you hear me, that is a constant thing that I've had ever since, and it annoys people to no end. This isn't the only time that Gypsy's gone under the knife in her journey to love herself. Back in April, she had a rhinoplasty procedure done. On the Going Deeper with Gypsy Rose Blanchard and Ken podcast episode, she said that going into the procedure, she had a little bit of anxiety because of her past medical trauma. She said it was not as much as people might think because this was a surgery that I chose to have of my own free will. This is something that I had been wanting for a long time. I had been teased for my nose forever, and social media just made that even worse. I was called the nose. That's so sad. There are so many reasons to take shots at Gypsy, but taking cheap shots about her appearance just seems unnecessary. I mean, she's cruel and manipulative at best, and a murderer at worst. So let's stick to that if we're gonna call her out, okay people? But these procedures have definitely helped her self-esteem. According to People, she said that the surgery made her feel like the woman that she wants to become. On October 22nd, we got a new pregnancy update from Gypsy. She posted photos from a very detailed 4D ultrasound. Gypsy first announced her pregnancy in July, stating the baby is due in January 2025. Then in August, she announced that she and Ken are having a little girl. The latest post includes both 4D and 8K photos from the ultrasound. She captioned the post, "Meet our beautiful daughter in this stunning 4D 8K image from our recent ultrasound." Another post included a video that was a sort of slideshow of all the ultrasound photos, accompanied by the song "I Can't Wait to Meet Ya" by Shaw Shaw Jones, and was captioned, "Our sweet girl in 4D." She also updated us all with her pregnancy style as she's embracing her influencer era. She took several pictures of herself in the mirror where she was wearing a white top with a square neck with white basketball shorts that have blue stripes, and included some makeup pics with pink lip gloss and a gray smoky eye look. Not long ago, on October 7th, Gypsy posted a video of her baby kicking with the caption, "Kicks are getting stronger and are now visible at 24 weeks plus 5 days," and her adorable morning kicks. There's a huge elephant in the room when it comes to Gypsy's baby, and that's Dee Dee. But Gypsy addressed that on her interview with the Vial Files on October 16th. She said she's sad that Dee Dee won't meet her. "For me, it is heartbreaking. I do from time to time think about what could have been, and it makes me sad, so I put that in the back of my mind." She says that people, probably like me, bring it up on social media a lot. Everybody asks the question, what are you gonna tell your daughter whenever grandma isn't around? Then she took a minute to give her stepmom, Christy Blanchard, credit for being the kid's grandma. "I don't like Christy, and I feel like she's a shady snake in the grass for the way that she snuck behind Ryan's back to manipulate the situation and get Ken and Gypsy back together while she was still married. I totally can't blame Ryan for calling her crusty." Anyway, Gypsy says, "My response to them is that Christy has become more of a mother to me than my own mother was, so Christy is gonna be grandma." Not Gypsy over here throwing shade at her deceased mom like that. The audacity of this girl to be involved in her mother's death and then do interviews where she throws Dee Dee under the bus. I'm not saying that Miss Dee Dee was a saint or anything, because that's definitely not the case, but the person who plotted her death speaking down on her just gives me the ick. Later in the same interview, she at least acknowledges that a lot of dramas went down during the 10 months since her release from prison. The rest of us still have our popcorn and are trying to process it all, and she says that it's all given her experience. "I've changed a lot. I've had a lot of life experience packed into 10 months. I'd say that's putting it lightly. Leaving your husband because he has a messy refrigerator and snores, then getting back with your ex and getting pregnant and starting divorce proceedings is a lot for anybody in just 10 months. But after dealing with all of that, a lot of people don't think Gypsy's ready to be a mom. A lot of people are questioning her parenting skills too. And in her July pregnancy announcement, she addressed those critics, but she did it in that vague Gypsy way that sort of blows off legitimate concerns. She says, "I just don't know if anyone is really ready to become a mother. I don't know anybody that said, okay, I'm ready, I'm doing this." That's unfortunate. I know plenty of women who absolutely knew they were ready. They did lots of preparation monetarily, in their relationship, got their emotional state worked out, and educated themselves on the process and all things pregnancy and baby, then went through with it. Sure, surprises happen, and lots of women who have unexpected pregnancies are still great moms, but saying that no one is really ready to be a mom isn't accurate either. She also said in the video that she's trying to take some of those steps herself. "All that matters is making sure that I'm healthy. The baby's health, my relationship with Ken is healthy. We are moving forward in a positive way. I genuinely hope that for the kid's sake that she's really up to the task of motherhood. Although, I have a lot of reservations." In January, Gypsy and Ryan Anderson announced they adopted a puppy named Pixie. Pixie is a Malchi, which is a Maltese and a Shih Tzu mix. She's cute as a button. But Ryan kept cautioning her that the dog would be a lot of responsibility. She also said, "Right now I just wanted to get something that we both can kind of have, to take care of and just have as an addition to the family. We're not ready to have a baby yet, so this was like the next best thing." When she left Ryan, she left Pixie with him. She dropped that dog like a bad habit after practically begging him to get her a dog. She said that Pixie liked him better, and to this day, Ryan still has Pixie and you can often catch her in his live videos. He seems to be an awesome dog dad. But 6 months later, she announced that she's having a baby with Ken. And I'm gonna say allegedly there because who knows who that baby's daddy actually is. That just seems like a whole train wreck to me. If she just left her dog with Ryan when she wanted to run off with Ken, then what's she gonna do when she wants to run away the next time? I know we've all still gotta get through the holiday season, but I'm honestly ready for the first part of the year so we can see how this all plays out. Let me know what you think about this in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!